Aloha and welcome. This is Subnatica and I'm Panther. We are going to venture deeper this way. Not sure how I'll fare against these. That looks like something that I need to go to. Oh wow, that really is something I need to go to. Motherfucking word.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Nope. That was not what I wanted it to do.
Detecting an alien broadcast, linguistic analysis reads, "Caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within."
Sounds like all the more reason we should go inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Aha! I got it.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
Sea dragon egg. Multiple race specimens. Rib cages. Oh god.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is actually really cool. Like, really, really cool. Guess what? I anticipated that.
ADA data.
Specimen research data. Catalog of information on organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to interface with the common peeper. No immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptoms remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly reoccur. Show advanced learning behaviors, shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other specimens. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimen too large to study and contain. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs has been retained for continued high-priority research on the Leviathan hatchling mechanism. Large carnivore beta. Off-site and lab established to study remains. Shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physically remains so far proven insufficient to fully reconstruct. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been designated Sea Emperor. The bone samples from Emperor species indicate some potential for Karaka immunity. A single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region, depth 14. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained with the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data on the aliens' attempt to develop a vaccine. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility. Oh. Leviathan took its eggs back. Okay. I could leave, but I kind of want to see deeper in this thing. I'm wondering... Out of the way. It gives me a little time to charge me gun. How'd you get in here? I personally just don't care.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Oh, that thing is creepy. How? Okay, like, people have got to understand, like, most fish don't actually have bones. They're too heavy. Okay.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
That's fun. That's fun and dandy. Oh, finally. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Base is over that way. I'm definitely gonna read up on all that stuff that I found. My nice, sort of, safe base. Okay. There are no other creature eggs. Let's go ahead and turn off the scanner. Oh, thank goodness the food's no longer a problem. Oh, that's cooking up. And the infection finally ends. Heal. Avoid or incapacitate. Lighter, small predator that shares closer resemblance to the more common biter, tends to, but tends towards a more solitary, less aggressive hunting style.
Copy completed.
Okay. East. Skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within the artifact habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimens suggests that it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat was once supported by extensive plant life, though since decayed. The facility collapsed with the specimen either left to die or killed on the spot. Evolution shares skeletal traits to the biter and sand shark. It includes distinctive double eye stalks. Oh, okay, yeah. This fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusually forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. Yeah. Species likely gone extinct past 1,000 years. Its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Yeah. Semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan-class predator. Head trauma. There's clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. Damage is so severe that it was likely cause of death and must have occurred somewhat nearby. Damage is conclusive with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Age. Bone structure suggests the creature was an egg-laying. Okay, cool. Ghost ray, herbivore. This ray species has adapted to deep sea conditions. Its body is fully protected by a translucent skin, and its large wings are capable of generating considerable thrust. Poison flesh. As common with rays, the ghost ray's flesh is inedible, making it one of the most resilient herbivores. Feeding behavior. Feeds on plant matter that is scattered on the ground deep in the caves. Inedible. A simple, non-sentient organism found attached to land within high levels of fossilized organic matter. It feeds on this matter until it reaches maturity, at which point it divides into two new creatures. Genetic identical offspring, and continues the cycle. Bloodcrawler. An agile territorial scavenger that moves in packs across the seabed. Close relative to the amphibious cave crawler, but adapted to sea living conditions. Torso's lower body, blah, blah. Voider incapacity. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I already read on that. Now, the important stuff. Terminal data. Contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kura. First encountered during a routine network expansion onto Otherworld. Pandemic department. Network error resulted in a routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. Confirmed deaths, 143 billion individual. Bacterial mechanism. Attached to heavy living cells and mutates the basic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1. Gradual immunity system failure. Stage 2, green skin lesion and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken. 4 worlds quarantined, bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine deployment. Treatment procedure unknown. How about, because I'm reading, I make a frickin' chair. Alright. Scan data. Oh boy. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This lifeform shown side of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiver receiving energy directly from the main gland and distributing it through the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and triggered by a central nervous system. allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Program Hunter-Killer Avoid. Corpor parts. The organic parts displayed contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in variety of stages of augmentation with advanced technologies. This procedure line suggests that these self-warming constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by aliens that designed this facility. Advanced theories. Bacterial infection report. You've been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. This currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficiency. You've already experienced flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely exacerbate as the bacteria takes hold. Your immediate priority should be to abate and eradicate the infection. Recommended steps. Salvage further alien research on the possible vaccine. Investigate mechanisms and enable the indigenous ecosystem to investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystem to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. Alright. Race period. Species. Different species of ray have each adapted to different ecosystems, are 99.99% genetically identical to the encountered on planet today, suggesting that these rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennia. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, bunny rays are all shared common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray should have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and four-mounted eyes for hunting. A fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave system they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the result of overpopulation. All rays have given up their predatorial in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use of poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Oh boy. Sea dragon egg. This large egg is held in hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg-laying and incubation process. To what end? Alright, cool. Took a lot more time doing that than I wanted to, but that's out of the way. Awesome. So, in the next episode, not sure. Oh, it was a gastropod. Ah, little buddy. There. I wish I had more of them. Oh well. Everything is going fine for right now, so the next episode I guess I'll explore deeper. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.